Alright guys and girls, welcome back. Just going to have some more hot chocolate before I start this episode for Monday. I haven't done all week's episodes yet, but I'm going to be doing them individually for the whole weeks. For a whole week of 22nd, which was Monday, all the way up to Friday, but it wasn't on Friday, so that would be totally like voided on that one. So it'll be 22nd of January, or Monday the 22nd of January 2018. Alright. Yeah, I've got a little picture of Yoda on there, which I took actually with this absolutely brilliant camera lens. This is the camera lens I've been using. I don't know if you guys and girls will be able to see it in there. It's a 35 Nikon lens by Nikon DX35. This is what I took the actual picture here with. Absolutely looks good, nice and clear crystal picture. I will do some videos with it at some point. Actually, I put a couple of videos the other day on it of my Nikon D3200 test for the lens. I've also got one of these like telephoto lenses which I bought like about a year and a half going back. I will do some comparisons with them soon. But what we're going to do today is a bit of Eastenders for January the 22nd, 2018. So if I click on here, should take me directly to Eastenders. Where is it? Right. Okay, let's have a look. So basically, on the 22nd of January, Monday, 2018, we've got Billy, we've got Vincent looking at each other, nodding each other. So obviously, I think they're up to something. So I think they know where Aiden's money is from the heist. We've got Phil just returned back on Monday, so he's come back. I think he went to Spain or something, or Portugal or something in his job. So, and now we've also got Mick Carter back as well from this episode on. So he's come back into the Queen Victoria, and he's saying to his little Queen Victoria statue, he said, "Oh, you missed me, baby?" He said, "I'm back," and he starts kissing the statue and stuff. And now he said he's staying and all of that. Then we've got, what we've got Martin. Ooh, Martin looking at some woman with some kids. And what else we got here? Got a Mick Carter coming in. Linda kissing him because he's back. And then we've got Shirley there as well, and her sister, and the whole family reuniting after he went on holiday or somewhere, because they all scattered when they did all the heist, so they all spread it out. I think this was when they were trying to look for the money and stuff in the graveyard. Now they're on about moving or something, and they want to get the pub back and all of that. So we've got Phil and Sharon together and little Denny. So she's glad, Sharon's glad that he's back now, that Phil's back as well. It's strange all the characters are coming back now, like just after the disappearance of the money. Makes you wonder where the money's gone in the first place from the heist. And then we've got Stacey. Well, we've got Stacey back now as well. She's brought all the kids back. And Martin's pissed off with her for having that affair with Max Brennan behind his back and all that. That's really pissed him off. Now back to Phil again. Oh, Mick Carter coming. Oh, Sharon moaning about the clothes that haven't even been worn from the trip. Now Mick Carter wants to try and get all the boys together and stuff from the heist. And he said he trusts Phil to do his bit to get the boys together. Now Martin's asking Stacey how she is and all that, if she's alright, how she's been and all that. Alright, where is it? Bloody adverts for a minute. Whew. Well, not for a minute actually, 30 seconds. Alright. Now Martin's holding the baby and all that. Then we've got Tiff staying and stuff. She's staying with the rest of the family and that, because her brother doesn't want to look after her, TJ. And he's been going out with other women, like dirty women and stuff and all that, and he's not been looking after her. So he's been neglecting his sister, his young sister. Now we've got Billy, Pipsqueak Billy, with Phil Mitchell, saying about Abby's monitor getting switched off on Friday or Thursday. I think it was Friday, the week before. So not this Friday, just gone, because it's today. It is Sunday, the 28th of January, 2018, guys and girls. So it'll be the start of the new week tomorrow. So yeah, so Billy and Phil are talking about Aiden, seeing if he's seen him. And he's trying to say whether it's Billy who's got the money. He goes, and Billy's like saying, no, I haven't got the money, you can't blame me and stuff. And now Billy wants to tell Phil the return of oh bloody hell, choking to death in the background. That'll be an Eastenders episode for you guys and girls. Yeah, so basically Billy found out that Mel's back, and he hasn't had a chance yet to tell Phil about it. So he actually tells Phil in this episode and all that. Back in a second. Right, anyway guys, it goes on back. Now we've got Martin now talking to his daughter. Or actually Stacey's daughter, I should say. Saying where she'd been and all that with Stacey and all that. And now the daughter's trying to say that Stacey said that they needed to come home and all that. So him and the daughter is messing around in the kitchen and all that, playing with like sort of like bread houses or something. So yeah. Then we've got Stacey walking back. She seems a bit pissed off already, actually, to be honest, because she screwed it up for herself. Then we've got old Tiffany trying to find a boyfriend for Whitney. And she's trying to have a talk with old Cush's brother and all that. And Cush's brother's friend and all that. Then we've got old Kathy having a talk with Cush's mum in the cafe. Oh, Billy's in the funeral home. And he's supposed to be, yeah, Billy's in the funeral home. He's sort of like trying to organise a funeral for one of the customers or something, or a woman and a bloke customer. Right, some more bloody adverts getting in the way. This is Daily Motion, by the way. Yeah, this one's got it, Eastenders 22nd, it says here, at the bottom of the screen for the episode. Actually, what I'll probably do is I'll probably put a link to the episode of the Daily Motion so you can, guys and girls can check the episode out. I think that would be a lot better, so you guys and girls can check out the full episode. Yeah, we've got Vincent is up to something. He's got a text or something on the phone. I think he wants, he's being called over for everyone to be seen. And we have Keanu as well to get to the place. So they're all going to the place. I know Sonia is moaning at Martin about Stacy, saying why she left and all that. Saying that she's met someone else or something. Then we got old Ted having a word with Stacy outside, saying he's a good man and all that, and he should be treated right. And he was trying to do all the best he could to help her. Oh yeah, and now we've got Mick Carter's got a new phone, but he's got one so he can get in contact with the rest of the team that owes him all the money for helping through the heist. Especially when he got a shot, so he deserves a lot more for it. Hang on, let me move this away a little bit. There we go. Right, and let's have a look. Now we've got OJ, he's being confronted by Phil, trying to say where's the money and stuff, and Jay's saying that Abby's just been buried or something. Or just had her machine turned off, I should say. And he said he hasn't had the money, he said he don't know where Ben is. Even though they're thick as thieves. And they're pretty much like brothers. And now Sharon's phoning up, I believe, on the phone. And now Phil's telling him basically not to move because he wants a word with him in a bit. Now Aiden is basically turned up. And he's sitting there with his little walking stick. Oh, Aiden, the boss and the actual main bloke to do with the heist, who set it all up. Aidan Maguire, his name is. And oh, Mick Carter's walked in. He's wondering who's got the money. Now Martin's trying to phone Stacy. Now he's trying to phone Whitney up because he can't get no answer from Stacy. But Stacy's just walked in. And she's got a shopping bag with her. And he's basically confronting her saying, oh, I thought you were only going out to get dinner and stuff. So she brought a bag back and all of that. And she's told Lily to go in the other room because they're going to have a sort of a discussion, I think. There we go. Goes into the next scene. Where Aiden's telling everyone now to go to ground. So basically wants them all to listen. To keep their heads down and all that for 2 weeks. But they want to know where the money is. Oh, now Mick Carter's actually accusing Aidan Maguire of taking all the money. And he's smirking. He said, you rob a gangster. He said, you rob us, he said. Apparently he's planned all this heist with himself to bluff everybody else into thinking that he wants to help them and work with them and stuff. Now Sharon's come in to offer some cups of tea or coffee. And Aidan said, oh, you're very, very kind, too kind. But maybe it's actually could be Sharon who's took all the money, guys and girls. You don't know. We don't know yet until hopefully this week when we do find out. I know Aidan wants to know who's got the balls to take all the money and stuff, but maybe we're looking too far inside the box and not enough outside the box to find out who could be having it. But I doubt it'd be any of the ones in that room together. Or apparently, Vincent sent, he sent to Vincent basically, or Aidan, that, was it like revenge or something, payback. And then Billy said, I wouldn't rob off my mates and stuff. And he said he trusted him as well. So they're pointing fingers at each other now, so they're kind of trying to go separate with each other. And he said you can't open up a sealed coffin as well, apparently. Now they're saying about Keanu now. And now Billy, they're saying to Billy now, he keeps having blokes coming out through the funeral home all the time and stuff, and people coming in and out. So it could have been him. And now they're trying to say, Phil has got the arches that he could be holding the money in there and stuff as a sort of like snag. And then they're trying to say, Mick Carter came out with his slippers on and stuff at the time when he was doing the heist, so it could have been him. And they're saying, Aiden's saying he actually robbed a woman. And now she's got her blonde pit bull after him, which is basically Mel, is the blonde pit bull. And I think this is the episode as well when Aiden tells Mick Carter here actually double in with him and basically not tell any of the others. But Mick Carter basically says to everybody else he's trying to screw you out of all the money, don't want you having it. So basically gets pretty much bummed in the ass pretty much. Because he was telling the truth. And he's trying to say to Mick Carter that basically wish he had a son like him and all that. The old sort of, I wish you were my son and all that. Just to try and soften him up a little bit. And now he's laughing. He said, always with the head games with you. He's playing psychological warfare with him. And he said, "You're trying to embarrass me in front of the others," he said. And he said, "Well, I've got till Friday," he says. And he said, "You can make your money back," he's saying to Mick Carter. And he said to stay on the square. So basically he's trying to blackmail him a little bit by saying, "Look, you help me and I'll help you and stuff." He's very clever, a man he is. Now we've got Stacey and Martin having a row, saying why she left in the first place and all of that. He doesn't want her there. And she's saying she needed space. So he went to the allotments. Well, actually, she went to the allotments about it, and she saw Ted at the same time. And she says she should have gone. So basically, they're having a big, massive argument. I think this is the one where basically Martin kicks her out the house as well and tells her to leave and that. Saying she seemed desperate. Saying that she rode over for Max Brannan. Ooh, and she slapped him one now. Big mistake. Oh, Mick Carter come walking in now into the Queen Victoria. And he said it's all sorted to Linda. Now she's giving him a kiss and a hugging him and all that. He's a fantastic actor, he is, actually, Danny Dyer. Oh, now Billy's saying about the blonde pit bull. He's trying to say it's Mel. She's back. That's what he's trying to say. Oh, Phil's looking a bit worried now. Oh, Phil. Now, Stacey's trying to say that Martin's first marriage isn't to go by anything. She said, "I'm not the only first marriage that he's messed up and all that," she's saying to him. And now Martin's trying to say she's walking out again. And now she's taking some tablets. And she said, "Oh, it's only an aspirin and all that." And he says he's been spending the night on the sofa and all that. Many nights. And he said he was thinking to himself, why is she doing this? Why does she wreck everything? He said she knows it's not for all the thrills. It's just a safety net. Basically, she deserved it. And now she pushed it all away. Going back to the girl that she knew. Oh, and now back to Jay and Phil. And saying about Ben hasn't been in touch. He doesn't know where he is. And Phil's saying that Aiden knows. And Jay's saying, there was this woman came to see him. Blonde woman. And now they're trying to say that Ben's got to be found as fast as he can. Now Stacey's saying to Martin that she cares whether he doesn't care. And she says she ain't going to let him hurt her again. She says she hurt him, but she ain't going to do the same to him again. And she ain't going to, she don't want to be hurt either. Oh, she's trying to kick him out the house. She said, you're going to have to move out because her name's on the tenancy agreement. So here we go, he's grabbing her now. Oh, here we go, he's throwing her out. Kicking her out the house. Actually, not kicking her out, threw her to the ground. So turning her a bit violent, sir. Saying that she had it on Christmas Eve with old Max Brennan. Now all the whole family's out there has just noticed now that she's having these arguments, and Martin's daughter's found out about the affair as well now, so it's all blew up in her face. Wow. So that finishes this episode off. Apparently the episode was on for 27 minutes and 57 seconds. Yeah, 57 seconds. 27 minutes, 57 seconds. So, yeah. I will put a link in the description for this episode. And if you enjoyed this episode, guys and girls, do like down here. Favourite, share, comment, subscribe. Cheers for watching. I have got a Patreon account now, so you guys and girls, if you want to like just go over to it and all that, if you it's entirely up to you. I don't know if I think it's a subscribe thing on there if you want to subscribe to the channel. I don't think you can don't have to give money on there if you don't want to. It's just purely there if you want to check it out for my exclusive videos when I do put them on there. I haven't put any on there at the moment, but when I start I will put it in the names on here. I will put it in the description in the videos and all that. But anyway, guys and girls, cheers all for watching. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel of mine on Anthony Kenneth Bishop for more Eastenders videos. I've got another 3, I think 2 or 3 episodes to do for the rest of last week, because it's almost this week already. So I need to get it done before Monday tomorrow, which will be the 29th of January 2018. But cheers all for watching, guys and girls. You've been a great audience. Stay safe and have a good one, guys and girls.